Alright, so what's a Shark Channel doing reviewing Fallen Kingdom, a dinosaur movie? Well, you'll see soon enough. Anyway, I went for entertainment value. You know, I wasn't expecting a documentary on dinosaurs or for it to be realistic, although the trafficking of endangered species and exploitation of animals was pretty realistic. But the reason I'm reviewing a movie on a Shark Channel is that the problems with this movie are the same problems as in shark movies. And that's the continuous underlying theme that nature is out to get us. And with the Megalodon movie coming out, in which the biggest shark that has ever lived decides to start eating tiny little people, it's appropriate to put out this video. Let's look at some of the ways that Hollywood is ridiculous when it comes to sharks and dinosaurs on this special edition of Shark Minutes. Let me start by saying that I understand it's just Hollywood and shouldn't be taking this too seriously, but having said that, let's keep in mind that it's popular rhetoric to blame Jaws for the perceptions of sharks. So, with a human population that is becoming less and less familiar with the natural world with every generation, it's less and less surprising that people walk away with this subconscious idea that everything that has teeth wants to kill us. Sounds ridiculous, but I'm afraid it's true. For example, these dinosaurs are running for their lives. They are fleeing a volcano they don't want to be melted by lava, and yet the carnivores have time to stop and try to eat the humans. One carnivore even has time to kill another carnivore that is trying to eat the humans. So once again, the priority for all living things that have teeth is to kill humans even when impending doom is upon them. By the way, the fact that the dinosaurs are running away at the same time that the humans are is ridiculous. Animals would have been on the other side of the island way before that volcano went off. But hey, it's Hollywood. Let's go with this idea that humans have a better natural sense of danger than the animals do. Again, we see this priority theme about eating humans or killing humans over and over again, whereas these animals finally have a chance to escape, but they all have time to stop and kill humans. You see it in the other Jurassic Park movies as well. T-Rex doesn't want to get far away from his pen, he wants to kill humans. With an entire island to roam, the raptors' one priority is to hunt down and kill humans. These pterodactyls, or whatever they are free for the first time in their lives, but their first stop is to go eat some people. The carnivores have to kill each other or kill humans. They have no interest in self-preservation or general survival. They have teeth after all. Their priority on this planet is to wreak havoc and terror upon the human race. And we'll use this shot of a giant mesosaur, or whatever that thing is, feeding on surfers to transition to the sharks. In all of the shark movies that I'm going to make fun of briefly, the priority once again is to kill humans above all other survival instincts, even if the food reward is minuscule and makes no sense at all. The shallows. Here we have one of the largest white sharks ever seen by humans hanging out in shallow water of a tropical island where there doesn't seem to be a good food source at all, except for the occasional skinny human. A human who takes top priority for the rest of this shark's life. Even when there is a nutrient-rich whale nearby to feed on, if that human is swimming around, it's gonna go try to eat the human. I understand it's Hollywood and it wouldn't be entertaining if the shark wasn't trying to kill her, but let's keep in the back of our minds that an animal of that size is probably not going to prioritize killing her over other options. Instead, this massive shark that has been feeding on a whale carcass still needs to fill what tiny little space is left in its stomach desperately with the flesh of this woman. So desperate that it is going to beach itself on the rocks and fight through coral just to kill her. Really, the same thing is true of Jaws, where an absolutely massive white shark, 25 feet and 3 or 4 tons, has decided to stop eating whatever helped get it that big in the first place and start eating skinny little humans. 47 meters down, we have a collection of the biggest white sharks on the planet, all in one place, and all of them just can't wait to get to these two little girls. There is nothing else going on in the ocean. There is absolutely no reason that these sharks might go explore the vastness of the entire sea and find something else to do or feed upon, because we've got two girls that are almost impossible to get to inside of a metal cage to occupy their time. In Hollywood's version of the USS Indianapolis tragedy, we have sharks that are swimming in the water even as the boat is exploding and the surface is covered in fire, but that does not bother sharks. It doesn't scare them whatsoever, even though they live in a silent world. The main priority here is to kill humans that have come into their area. Don't be afraid of the loud sounds, the explosions, the fire, or the oil that is now contaminating your gills. Don't wait for the men to die. Don't feed upon the easy carcasses. Start trying to kill people in the middle of the chaos. And let's round this off by going back and looking at Deep Blue Sea. When at the end of the movie, the crazy doctor woman decides that she can't allow this shark to escape into the ocean, which has been its desire the entire movie, was to escape the facility and get to the ocean, but she cuts herself, and the draw of human blood is so irresistible that the shark decides that it doesn't need to escape anymore and absolutely has to come and eat her, even though he's been eating people the entire movie. So again, what is the theme here? Animals are not interested in freedom or escaping or general survival. They are interested in killing us. Now, one final thing to say. A lot of people like to talk about how Jaws is responsible for the slaughter of sharks. No, the people who killed the sharks are responsible for the slaughter of sharks. It is Hollywood's job to make money by entertaining us, and for some weird reason, we are greatly entertained by being frightened and held in suspense. Hollywood accomplished its job. Our job is to know the difference between ridiculousness and reality. But Cujo was scary. Why didn't people go out and slaughter dogs after Cujo? Perhaps because we are familiar with dogs. We are able to discern what is realistic, what is expected, what is likely to happen or not happen in the real world. Now with dinosaurs, you can't familiarize yourself with dinosaurs. Sharks, you can. And I guarantee you, the more familiar you are with sharks in their natural habitat, the less afraid of them you will be. Think for yourselves, do some critical analysis, maybe even go out and learn about the natural world. But above all, be responsible for your own thinking and your own actions. Don't blame Hollywood.